Big news coming out of the EFL today, as it has been announced that Sheffield Wednesday have filed for administration. This was filed at 10 AM this morning, and it comes after a well-documented period of financial instability. Players going unpaid, mounting debts, creditors rolling in, including HMRC, who were about to issue a winding up order as Wednesday owe them over £1 million. Whilst this is a decision that is hardly surprising, it is one that is still absolutely devastating. Sheffield Wednesday are one of the biggest and most historic clubs in all of England, and you have to feel for the fans on this situation. I think many of us with our own clubs have gone through these periods of turmoil, and it's never easy, so Sheffield Wednesday fans, my thoughts go out to you guys. Because they've entered administration, it means they've now got a 12-point deduction, which leaves them bottom of the league, 15 points from safety. If they weren't doomed at the start of the season, well, they definitely are now. I mean, there are some silver linings to this situation. It does mean that the tuna shagging cancer in Dayfon Chansiri has effectively left the club. The club are wasting no time in eradicating Chansiri from their history. His name, which is splattered across the north stand, is already being removed, and the seats that do make up the letters are just being smashed up. That is the silver lining. Dayfon Chansiri was the one holding back a sale. He basically wanted Premier League money for a team that was struggling in the Championship, was riddled with debt, embargoes, and didn't even own their own stadium. It was basically, he either got what he wants, or the club was going to go to the dogs. It does now mean that Sheffield Wednesday can finally be sold to a new owner, and I do believe that this will happen. They are a very attractive team to buy, a big name, one of the most historic clubs in England with a big passionate fan base. What's not to love? The only problem is that when you're taking over a team in administration, not only are you buying the club, you're also taking over its debt. And in Sheffield Wednesday case, you've also got to buy back Hillsborough, which Chansiri sold to himself a few years ago to Loop PSR. So any potential buyer has really got to be prepared to get the checkbook out, because you've got to clear the club's debt, you've got to buy back Hillsborough, you've got to pay off all the owed wages to staff and players, and that's not even getting into rebuilding the squad, which is going to be hard with a loss of revenue in terms of relegation to League One, carrying out essential works to Hillsborough, which is essentially falling apart. This is a very expensive project, and that does concern me a little bit. What's been great to see though is that Sheffield Wednesday fans can finally support their club again. They can proudly wear the Sheffield Wednesday badge on their chest. No longer do they need to protest against Chansiri.